All right, guys. We have some exciting news to share today. If you've been following our page, you know that we're real estate investors. We've been wholesalers since 2021. We're based out of Hamilton. We wholesale all over Canada and also the US. But guys, this is probably one of the most exciting things I've shared to date. And what it is that since we started, mentoring and working one-on-one with individuals, one of our clients, Matthew, just secured a 63 acreage land development deal. Now, this isn't your typical deal. Typically, it's a house or a duplex, but this particular deal is land. So anytime that you're dealing with land, the margins are much, much higher. In this particular case, right, the wholesale fee on this piece of land is $1.5 million. This is exactly what happens when you combine massive action, the right system, a really good CRM, the right marketing, AI automation, and consistent process, right? Matthew started working with us a few months back. He trusted the process. He stayed consistent. He used the tools. And now the opportunities are showing up at a massive level. Again, guys, this isn't typical. Typical, your average fee is $25,000 to $30,000 on a house. If you're dealing with multifamily, it can be anywhere from 100 to about 500,000. But anytime that you're dealing with land, those margins can be significantly much, much more because obviously there's more spread for the buyer, for the seller, for everybody involved, right? Now, here's what I want you to understand, right? There's so much opportunity out there right now. One deal can completely change your life. That is why we're so passionate about this. We're making all this content. We want to provide a lot of value because if you take action, you put yourself in the right position, in the right rooms, and you're in the game, sky's the limit. Now let me kind of break down exactly what happened here and how you can position yourself for deals like this. Okay? So again, Matthew's one of our clients. We started working with him. He started the process. He worked with us, and he just secured this amazing opportunity. And it looks like we may already have a buyer for it, which is even more exciting, right? We're just finalizing the last couple of things. But like I always say, marketing. So the right marketing was set up to generate this lead, the right CRM and the right process in order to filter the lead, qualify the lead using AI and automation. And then last but not least, it's a strong network of buyers and investors. That is why this happened in this particular deal, guys. Now, again, multifamily, land development, any one of those two, you can get, big margins. You can also get about 100,000 on a house, but it has to be a phenomenal deal. So if you're still on the fence, whether wholesaling works in Canada, whether, this business can actually make you that kind of money, this is proof right here of what is possible when you put yourself in the right position, you put in the work, you work hard, and you execute. Now, if you're like, oh my God, like I've never seen something like this is like life-changing. And just to give you guys some reference on Matt is a flight attendant. So he's never seen any money like this. There's never been an opportunity for him to make this kind of money. But because he put himself in the right position, he trusted the process, and more importantly, he took action. So often I talk to people, they're scared. What if it doesn't work? What if this? What if that? What if that? And that actually limits them from actually taking action and pursuing their goals, right? When I got started back in 2021, I learned about wholesaling. It was very interesting. I wanted to get involved with it. However, there was a gap from where I wanted to get and where I wanted to go. And that gap meant there was information that I did not know. Therefore, what I ended up doing is that I ended up paying a mentor, paying a coach, right? $15,000 in order for him to mentor me, put me under his wing, and show me the process. Now, like many people, I didn't have the $15,000. I did not have the $15,000. So what I did is I became resourceful. I asked my wife if I could use her line of credit in order to get into the business. She agreed, and I invested into the mentor, And that has fast-tracked our growth tremendously. Now, here's the reality, guys. There's two paths forward. There's the free way and there's the paid way. If you want the free way, like I said, I'll continue making these YouTube videos. Try it on your own. Give it a try. Maybe hopefully close your first deal. But most likely, because the information, you don't have all the information, you may not take action towards it. The other route is you pay. Simple. You pay for the information. You pay for the path to be shortened, and therefore you can get those results a lot faster. And you have people that have already gone through it. So again, guys, this is the reason why we're so passionate about this. This is the reason why we love this business. It's a great business. Unlike the US, it's a lot less competitive here in Canada. But if you still have any doubts whether the system works, whether wholesaling is still real, whether you can do it, here's the reality, guys. If you believe you can, you will make it happen. If you believe you can't, you will not make it happen. Very simple. It all starts in your mind. It all starts with what you say to yourself, and it always starts with what you want to accomplish, and you believe in yourself, right? So anyways, guys, just wanted to share this big win with Matthew. Beyond excited for Matthew. I can't wait for him to help his family change their life. This is actually one of 5 deals that Matt's got on the go, 2 which most likely will be closed by the end of the month. So again, if you're on the fence, whether this works, whether you want to, whether wholesaling is actually real, here's proof. Now, here's what Matt had to say. Let's go, team. Thanks for all your support and hard work. Let's get this one to the finish line. Let's freaking go. Now, if you guys want to see more free content, if you just want to scroll and watch the content, put in the comments, what questions do you have about wholesaling? What are the biggest struggles that you have when it comes to wholesaling? And I'll make sure to post some content. Make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube video so that you get notified whenever we upload any videos. Now, if you're like, okay, I want to get the exact same results that Matt got, I want to put in the work, I'm ready. Like, this is for me. Now, I will say, guys, this is not free. So if you want free, we have YouTube. We have a ton of tremendous videos out there that you can watch for free. This isn't free. And this is not for everybody. If you're serious, you're committed, you want to take action, and more importantly, you want to invest in yourself, make sure to book a call with our team to make sure and to see that we are a good fit. Because we don't work with everybody. We're very selective who we decide to bring on board. But again, this is not for everybody. But if you saw this YouTube video, you like what you saw, and you want to get similar results, click the link in our bio, book a call, and let's see if we can help you get to your goals. Otherwise, keep watching YouTube, keep pumping it, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Beyond excited, guys. This is massive. $1.5 million. Let's go. Cheers, guys. See you on the next one.